The question is, a quarter cylinder of radius r and refractive index 1.5 is placed on a table. A point object P is kept at a distance of mr from it. Find the value of m for which a ray from P will emerge parallel to the table. अब इसका डायग्राम समझिए क्या है. Quarter of a cylinder means the cross section of a cylinder is circular. It is a circle. If I take quarter of a cylinder, it means 1/4 of the circle will represent the quarter cylinder. So जो cross section का जब हम 1/4 portion देखेंगे, it will be like this ABC. So this is what I have to show in the figure. This is 1/4 of the circular cross section of the cylinder, and it is having a refractive index of 1.5. So this cylinder is of some glass material whose refractive index is 1.5. P is the point object which is placed in front of this cross section, quarter wala, and the distance of the object from this point B is given how much, mr. So BP we are representing as mr in the figure itself, and the ray emerges parallel to the table. So this is the table which is also representing the principal axis of this quarter of the cylinder. This is the incident ray starting from the object which is kept at P, and the refraction will take inside the glass material ABC. When it comes out from this glass material, it is given that this emergent ray is parallel to the table, means this is the parallel ray. Parallel to what? Parallel to PC. And BC is of course the radius of curvature of this quarter cylinder, and this is the direction for the incident ray which is being shown in the figure. So in order to do this question, we have to do it in two steps. When the ray starts from point P, first it will encounter the surface AB of the quarter cylinder, then it will get refracted from the surface AC of the quarter cylinder. So let us consider first the face AB. We will consider the refraction at the face AB. This side it is air, and of course on the right side also. If nothing is given in the question, it means it is air medium. So that means the ray is going from rarer to denser medium. So for face AB, the refraction is taking place from rarer to denser medium, and we know that for refraction at a single surface, single spherical surface, there is the formula which is given by mu2 upon V minus mu1 upon U equals to mu2 minus mu1 upon R. This is the formula for refraction at a single spherical surface. So we will use this for face AB. Mu2 is the refractive index of denser medium, mu1 is for rarer medium. So the denser medium refractive index is 1.5. V I have to find out. Mu1 is the refractive index of rarer medium. So rarer medium is air. So 1 upon U. U is how much? U is given as, starting from point B, I will measure the object distance going towards point P. Incident ray is towards right direction. When I measure the object distance, I am going from point B to P. That means I am going in opposite direction to incident ray. So by convention, U will be negative. Magnitude wise, U is mr. So this will be minus mr. If I use the sign convention, U will be negative minus mr. So this equals to mu2 minus mu1, 1.5 minus 1. Now let us come to the radius of curvature of this surface AB. Because it is a plane surface, for a plane surface radius of curvature is infinity, and any number divided by infinity is 0. So this can be written as equal to 0. So हमारे पास क्या आ जाएगा, 1.5 upon V, negative into negative will become positive, upon 1 plus 1 upon mr equals to 0. वी विल गेट वन इक्वेशन. इसको हम v का वैल्यू इसमें से फाइंड करेंगे फ्रॉम दिस एक्सप्रेशन. इफ़ आई ब्रिंग दिस 1/mr to the right side, this will be 1.5 upon v equals to minus 1/mr. So from here I will get the value of v, क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे. So this will be v equals to, ये नेगेटिव में आ जाएगा, माइनस 1.5 इंटू एम आर. ये हमारे पास v का वैल्यू आया माइनस 1.5 mr. Negative sign is showing that the image is formed on the left side of the surface AB, because I will start the image distance measure from point B will go towards left direction. So means I am going in the left direction, incident ray is towards right direction. So opposite direction means by sign convention it is understood the image is formed on the left side of the surface AB. This is the image distance for surface AB. Somewhere here, what point, suppose somewhere here the image is formed. So this image will be acting as a object for the other surface AC. So for AC, now I will do the calculation for the surface AC. For surface AC, this is the object somewhere here, which is how much away from point B, 1.5 mr. So if this distance is 1.5 mr, so how much will be the distance of this object, which is, this is the image for the surface AB, which is acting as a object for the surface AC. So what will be the object distance for the surface AC? CB plus V for the first surface. So that will be equal to how much? R plus 1.5 mr. So let us come to the second surface AC. For the second surface AC, ये जो हमने V निकाला इसका हम यूज़ करेंगे for the second surface के लिए. So let us come to, ये डायग्राम मैं आपको फिर से दिखा देती हूँ. For the second surface AC, so we will write for AC, this is again refraction at the single spherical surface. For this AC, U will be how much? 1.5 mr plus R. ये देखिए आपका कहीं यहाँ पर बना था, this much distance I can label as 1.5 mr and this R is already there. So from point C to this point somewhere here, if I go, so R plus 1.5 mr will be representing the distance, object distance for the spherical surface AC. So ये मैंने अभी मैग्नीट्यूड वाइज लिखा है. अभी हम कन्वेंशन लगा देंगे इसमें. जब हम कन्वेंशन लगाएंगे तो ऑफ कोर्स आई एम गोइंग अगेंस्ट द डायरेक्शन ऑफ द इंसिडेंट रे, वो हमारा नेगेटिव में हो जाएगा. सो इसको हम पहले R कॉमन निकाल लेते हैं. So this will be 1 plus 1.5 m. So for surface AC, अब हम कन्वेंशन लगा लेते हैं. ये हमने मैग्नीट्यूड वाइज निकाला है. So for surface AC, how much is U? Negative of R, 1 plus 1.5 m. तो ये हमको मिल गया ऑब्जेक्ट डिस्टेंस फॉर द सरफेस AC. दिस इज योर सरफेस AC. ऑब्जेक्ट डिस्टेंस इज दिस मच. अब आप ये देखिए फॉर सरफेस AC, यहाँ पर हमारा एयर है, राइट साइड में भी एयर है, लेफ्ट साइड में भी एयर है. नाउ व्हेन द रे ऑफ लाइट विल एमर्ज फ्रॉम AC surface, it will be going from denser to rarer medium. So I will use for surface AC रिफ्रैक्शन एट अ सिंगल स्फेरिकल सरफेस का हम यूज़ करेंगे फॉर्मूला फॉर डेंसर टू रेयरर. which is given by mu1 upon V minus mu2 upon U, mu1 minus mu2 upon R. अब इसमें देखिए जो एमर्जिंग रे है, क्वेश्चन में दिया हुआ है कि द रे एमर्जेस पैरेलल टू द टेबल. table is coinciding with the principal axis of this quarter cylinder. So whenever the ray is parallel to the principal axis, image is always formed at infinity. तो जब भी parallel होती है incident refracted ray to the principal axis, the image is formed at infinity. So for this V, for the surface AC, value of V will be infinity. mu1 will be the refractive index of rarer medium, जो हमारा air है यहाँ पर. तो air का refractive index होता है 1. So 1 upon image is formed at infinity. Why? Because the ray, emergent ray, which is also the refracted ray for the surface AC, it is parallel to the principal axis of the quarter cylinder. So negative minus how much was mu? mu2 is representing the refractive index of denser medium, which is 1.5. और u हमने ऑलरेडी फाइंड किया था, ये देखिए नेगेटिव कन्वेंशन के साथ लगा देंगे r 1 + 1.5 m. राइट साइड में आपका हो जाएगा 1 mu1 - mu2 अपॉन r विल बी 1 - 1.5 डिवाइड बाय r. अब यहाँ पर r देखिए नेगेटिव में आएगा. अब नेगेटिव में क्यों होगा? ये देखिए AC का जो रेडियस ऑफ कर्वेचर है, वी विल स्टार्ट मेजरिंग फ्रॉम C एंड वी विल गो टुवर्ड्स द लेफ्ट डायरेक्शन. So when I am going towards left direction, I am going in opposite direction to the incident ray. So by convention, you will have the value of r with negative sign. So ये हमारा हो गया -r. तो ये हमारा फिगर फिर से देख लीजिए. Now let us come to the calculation part. इसको हमने अब सॉल्व करना है to find the value of m. 1 upon infinity 0 होता है. नेगेटिव नेगेटिव विल बिकम पॉजिटिव. सो ये हमारा हो जाएगा 1.5 अपॉन r ब्रैकेट 1 + 1.5 m. 1 - 1.5 विल बी -0.5 और ये -r. सो यू विल हैव नेक्स्ट स्टेप में आई कैन कैंसल दिस r विद दिस r और ये डेसिमल हम रिमूव कर देते हैं इस डेसिमल के साथ. नेगेटिव अपॉन नेगेटिव विल बिकम पॉजिटिव. सो व्हाट विल बी लेफ्ट ओवर हेयर इन द न्यूमरेटर यू विल हैव 15 और ये जो अब आपका 5 यहाँ पर रह गया है, इसको हम क्रॉस करके डिनोमिनेटर में ले आ सकते हैं. और 1 + 1.5 m you can bring it on the right side. So 1 + 1.5 m. यहाँ पर तो 1 रह गया था. So you are left with this much expression. अब इसको हम सॉल्व करेंगे to get the value of m. ये कैंसिल हो जाएगा. So आपका हो गया 3 = 1 + 1.5 m. So which is 2 = 1.5 m. तो 2 upon 1.5 = m. इसको हम सॉल्व कर लेंगे तो हम डेसिमल रिमूव होकर के हो जाएगा 20 upon 15 = m. सो सॉल्व इट. आपका हो जाएगा 4/3. सो m विल कम आउट टू बी 4/3. तो आपको आंसर में क्वेश्चन में यही निकालना था, वैल्यू ऑफ m. सो दिस वाज योर डायग्राम. यू कैन हैव अ लुक. ये जो mr आपको वैल्यू दे रखा था u का फॉर द सरफेस AB, इसमें से आपको m का वैल्यू फाइंड करना था. सो 4/3 इज द आंसर.